Welcome, folks, to the Series Epoch Ranked Challenger Series. Today we have 5 robots, all ranked robots, taking on 5 unranked robots. And let's go into how this is going to work. So basically, we have 5 ranked robots of the 10. Some of those would get into spoilers for the February Brawl, so they're not going to appear. And then 5 of these are just going to be like 2 are new blood champions, 1 hasn't been decided, and 1 is the robot from an off-air tournament, which I'm going to reveal when we do the second new blood. So I've selected 5 of the 6 major grand finalists who are all ranked robots themselves, and they're appearing tonight. If they lose 2 fights in this ranked challenger series, they will be no longer a ranked robot, and that could affect seedings for the actual for the next major in May. But the robots who are challengers are looking to become ranked robots themselves, and they have to win 3 straight against ranked robots. The way that's going to work is that they'll be replacing with a spot. So basically, if their third match that they can potentially become a ranked robot, they're going to be taking on a robot who's already lost 1 matchup, and who could potentially be unranked if they lose the next matchup. So those 2 will kind of just like swap their spots then. That robot would be like probably not appear again in the ranked challenger series. These also can count during like actual tournaments. From this year, the robot can lose, can start to lose, and some robots can gain some ranked wins against ranked opponents. So and others can lose against non-ranked opponents. So that should be interesting. So let's get into tonight's matches. And let's take a look at our matchups. First up, we've got Arden taking on Rewind. It's going to be a rematch of RCM's account. Both very similar lifter designs. Both should be pretty good, so that should be an interesting matchup. Of course, Arden defending champions of the major, though they had a poor performance in the All-Stars. Bronco defending the All-Star Championship as they won that one. They're taking on Scrap Claw Remnant, who are not very low to the ground, very high ground clearance, very odd grabber, who almost beat Arden one time. They were in the same new blood as Arden, so that was an interesting matchup. But yeah, Scrap Claw, not sure how well they'll do, but we shall see. Bronco, of course, an incredibly powerful pat flipper. Of course, we got P1 taking on Trident, who has 0 self-riders, and that might be cause for a problem, but they should be interesting. I think Trident might actually have a good chance of winning it. Though P1 is not a bad machine for their own right. They are very good, though. They've had trouble doing much more than just making it to kind of these competitions. They're probably going to be ranked pretty low. I forget. It should be in the thumbnail what they're ranked. Apollo's taking on SubZero afterwards. Apollo failed miserably in the heavyweight championship, hoping to do a lot better, especially against the robot of such high degree in SubZero, who was an incredibly powerful flipper. Bit of a disappointment in the All-Stars, though. And finally, for our main match of the night, we've got the incredibly powerful horizontal spinner of Fluffy taking on Black Dragon, who are also very powerful spinner. This will be the debut of Black Dragon's brand new setup, which is the 2020 design. So we'll see how this goes. So let's get into our first matchup, Rewind versus Arden. And the robots are in the arena. Of course, this is the brand new arena. Sir Kilowat in for the house robots, looking to do a nice job guarding the pit button, as both robots will most likely try to use that pit button as well. Here we go, immediately Arden under Rewind, surprisingly. Rewind a bit in the corner right now. Arden sending them through the air into Sir Kilowat, almost into the pit, but Sir Kilowat doing a nice job blocking it, shoving Rewind backwards. Now Rewind under Arden, doing a nice job flipping Arden. Arden having trouble against the wall right now, pinned against those spikes on the wall as well. Rewind trying to win this matchup, trying to get one win, and Arden have had not the greatest success since the major win. And right now, Rewind is doing a number on Arden. That may be because Arden was required to become a lot smaller. They were way too large deck in the Make Championship. But Rewind right now doing a nice job just flipping Arden around. Arden pinned in that corner, really can't get away. Arden once again, under them this time. Both robots having trouble getting under the other, but both are kind of swapping places when the other one, which one's getting under the other one. Both very low to the ground, though Rewind has much higher ground clearance on the sides at least. Arden in trouble right now, pinned against that wall, having trouble under the spike as well, actually. Rewind having trouble flipping them, actually, and Arden flips themselves over. That's not a bad plan, but doesn't go too well as they get there behind Rewind's faces. Rewind shoving them around, almost into the pit button as well. Rewind might be attacked by Sir Kilowat for that. Sir Kilowat gets a nice little lift on Rewind and back in front of the pit button. Rewind and Arden turning their attention back on each other. As Arden gets a flip, Rewind in trouble now. Arden sending them right through the air, but Rewind almost into the pit right there. Arden has it almost into the pit button. Sir Kill-Lot makes a mistake, slams them into the pit button. Rewind and Arden both kind of precariously hanging out there. Sir Kill-Lot doing a nice job trying to control Arden, but they do a bad job of being a house robot as they shove Arden out of their CPZ, but it's far too late. Arden right now in trouble as Rewind behind them. Rewind has a chance to send them out, almost getting Arden right out there. Rewind's lifter trying to get them out. Oh, Arden turns it on Rewind. Our Rewind was under Arden, but Arden turns it on Rewind, almost gets them out of the arena. Rewind in a bit of trouble now. So Kill-Lot over there. The Uda zone right now. Arden aiming Rewind at the Uda zone. Rewind has just had no time to self-right, pinned against the wall. I'm not sure they can get off the wall there, but Arden wants to get the Uda here. Having trouble though, they send Rewind flying back. Rewind almost with a chance to send Arden out. Their lifter misses and goes upwards instead of like getting under Arden, kind of pops up. And now Arden able to attack Rewind again. Keeps getting these precarious situations. Both are barely balancing as the Uda zone. Rewind with a chance to send Arden out. No, they don't, but the lifter's broken as well. Rewind has no self-righting mechanism as well. Arden trying to shove Rewind out. Rewind in deep trouble. They almost had Arden so many times, but it might come down to this. Rewind will not make it to the judges. 1 second left on the clock. It's over as Arden takes down Rewind. That was quite spectacular, but now we're on to Bronco versus Scrap Claw and Remnant. Remnant looking to take down Bronco here. Sorry if I call Scrap Claw Scrapyard sometimes. It's very confusing. Scrap Claw's name is horrible. Anyway, Scrap Claw right now immediately getting shoved around, and they lost one of the side panels. But somehow they take control of Bronco. That's odd. How they did that, I don't know, but that is kind of shocking. Bronco in trouble, sort of. Scrap Claw trying to feed Bronco to the house robot Cassius Crow. I forgot to say they were in the CPZ right there. But Bronco getting freed by Cassius Crow as both robots trying to get under the other. Both having trouble. Bronco finally getting under Scrap Claw. As Scrap Claw pinned against the wall. Bronco doing a nice job here, sending Scrap Claw right into the wall. Scrap Claw being viciously attacked, but they ram Bronco almost into the spikes as well. Right into the corner right now, trying to get a nice little crush. Can't do that much, but they are doing a nice job. And the head of Rewind has just come... Scrap Claw has just come off. I don't know what to say. Bronco's is also gonna leave them there, I believe. Oh, maybe they're not, but yeah, Scrap Claw turned over and devastated. Oh, back onto the wheels. So Bronco, you celebrated too much. Scrap Claw back onto their behind, and my hand accidentally knocks them over. That's my bad. Scrap Claw could knock it off there. Scrap Claw pinned against the wall. It was unfortunate that head came off, but that's over. Bronco wins. This is the second recording of this matchup. P1 and Trident had a bit of an interruption. Actually, Trident was doing a nice job against P1, but here we go. Trident with their nice low force versus P1. Trident immediately under P1. P1 having trouble into the wall as well. Trident doing a nice job ramming P1 around the arena. P1 needs to get away from there. Growler going after P1 as well. Trident doing a nice job controlling P1 around the arena. P1 has just had no time to do anything as their wheels have been off the ground basically this whole match. P1 finally get away though, trying to turn on Trident. Trident though right back under P1, having trouble right now. Rammed into those spikes as well, and into the wall. P1 under Trident though, and this match is already over. Trident losing this match after kind of dominating the P1. I'll need the one flip. Trident really needs a self-righter, but P1 moving on. And now SubZero looks to take down Apollo. Apollo looking to pull off an incredible upset after their poor performance in the series Epoch Heavyweight Championship. SubZero, of course, runner-up there. Looking to do a lot better than they did in the All-Stars, though, in the February Brawl. But first, they're going to have to take down Apollo here. This should be an interesting matchup. Here we go. We're off as Apollo immediately getting kind of sort of flipped. SubZero having trouble flipping them. Both robots having trouble getting under the other. But now SubZero's going really at Apollo. Apollo in trouble in that corner. Self-righting very nicely. But, SubZero almost under them. Actually, Apollo might have been under them, but both robots kind of just sliding past each other. Neither can really get under the other, unless they get to the side. But Apollo finally getting on into SubZero, getting in some nice flips as well. This isn't going horribly for Apollo so far. SubZero sort of in trouble in the corner as well. If Apollo can just get one good flip, SubZero might be out of the arena. SubZero, though, not really. Apollo having lots of trouble flipping their opponent right now. This seems to be quite problematic for them. A SubZero right back under them. Apollo in trouble. Oh, almost out of the arena right there. Flying. And out of the arena they go! SubZero had a bit of trouble early on, but they will take down Apollo. Apollo goes down. A bit odd though, we have made it all the way to the final fight, and none of the challengers have won at all. This goes to show how good these ranked robots are. Black Dragon right now though, getting kind of pummeled by Fluffy right now. Black Dragon trying to get in a good shot. Finally getting in some, and there two. Fluffy though, trying to get in some trying to get into more shots, trying to rip off those wedges. Which I mean, if Fluffy can rip those off, that would definitely help them win this matchup. Both are gonna have trouble knocking each other out. I don't know really if either can really knock out here. Black Dragon flipped over. Fluffy throwing through the air. Fluffy getting in behind Black Dragon, doing a number on them. Black Dragon's wheel seems to be a bit loose as well on that right side. If you can see it kind of sliding a bit. Fluffy pinned against the wall. Fluffy pinned against the wall. This is a knockout. Black Dragon having trouble moving as well. One of their wheels, you can see, is slanted. That's the left wheel actually, not the right. And Fluffy on the wall. The countdown has begun. It's over. Black Dragon approaching Sir Kill-A-Lot. Sir Kill-A-Lot finishes off the match as Fluffy gets counted out in the background over on the wall. Black Dragon slammed onto the floor by Sir Kill-A-Lot. This match is over, and the ranked robots 5-0 the challengers. My goodness, this did not go well for the challengers here as the ranked robots continue their stride. Okay, let's take a look at our overall standings for the ranked challenger series. So in the challengers we have all to be named later because nobody has any points there. In the ranked robots we have ranked number 1 is SubZero, number 2 Bronco, number 3 Mortis, then number 4 to be named later. They haven't actually participated here, but these are just seedings right now. Seedings might be changed based on if some robots start losing, but until then we'll just keep with these seedings. Arden's ranked number 5 with 1 point. P1's ranked number 6 with 1 point. Black Dragon's ranked number 7 with 1 point. I might consider switching them around with P1. And then 3 to be named later. So thank you for watching, and have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this video.